Did you know the CIA once tried to turn cats into spies? It might sound like a Saturday morning cartoon plot, but it's a completely real and very expensive part of Cold War history. The year was 1967, and tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union were near boiling point. The Cold War wasn't just about bombs and border sit, it was a war of secrets. Spying, intelligence gathering, and covert operations became everyday business for agencies like the CIA. The CIA's job was to track threats, gather intelligence, and stay one step ahead of America's enemy, especially the Soviet Union. During this time, the CIA was throwing every strange idea at the wall to see what stuck. Some of those ideas worked, others did not. One of the weirdest? Operation Acoustic Kitty. This top-secret project aimed to use CATs, actual living, purring, meowing cats as mobile surveillance units. The idea was to surgically implant audio recording devices inside a cat's body, a microphone in its ear, a transmitter near the base of its skull, and an antenna threaded all the way through its tail. The logic? Cats roam freely, blend into the background, and no one suspects them. If a cat wandered near a park bench where Soviet agents were talking, it could pick up conversations without being noticed. The CIA spent over $20 million developing this feline Frankenstein. Years were spent designing the perfect audio equipment small enough to fit in a cat without harming or altering its natural behavior. In theory, it was brilliant. In reality, not so much. After years of work, the CIA ran its first live test. The spy cat was driven to a public park near the Soviet embassy in Washington, D.C. It was released from the van and, within seconds, it ran into traffic and was hit by a taxi. The mission ended before it even began. The cat was gone. The equipment destroyed. Millions of dollars. Gone in an instant. But the CIA wasn't ready to give up. They tried more training, more tests, more cats. Unfortunately, they ran into the same problem every cat owner already knows. Cats don't listen. The feline agents wandered off, got distracted by birds, stopped to nap, or just ignored everything entirely. No amount of secret gadgets could overcome the simple truth. Cats are independent, unpredictable, and totally uninterested in espionage. Eventually, the agency admitted defeat. Operation Acoustic Kitty was shut down, officially labeled a failure, and quietly buried in CIA archives. The public didn't learn about it until 2001, when documents were declassified. By then, the story had become a legend of Cold War absurdity. Today, it stands as one of the most bizarre and expensive failures in spy history. So, the next time you see a cat sitting on a park bench, staring off into the distance, just remember, it might not just be daydreaming. It could be wondering what happened to its Cold War cousins. Inside the National Archives in 2001, the air hangs heavy with the scent of aged paper and forgotten secrets.